Hey guys, so today I thought I would sit down and make a kind of top 10 toddler products video. I did loads of these when River was first born, like newborn essentials, like 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, all of that. But I realised I haven't done one of these in quite a long time, and I feel like a lot of you guys, if you've got kids, are looking for different ideas of kind of how to keep them entertained during lockdown, so I thought it might be a good video to make for that. But also, if you are shopping for a toddler or a 2-year-old, I'd say most of these toys are suitable from like 2 to probably 4. Some of them are a bit older actually, so this is the first one, definitely a bit older, but yeah, so that kind of toddler age, 2 to 3 would be the kind of like prime. Most of these things River actually either got for her 2nd birthday. She's almost 2.5 now. Most of these she got for her 2nd birthday, and most of them were actually bought by recommended by friends of ours that have kids, so kind of like tried and tested toys. So anyway, the first thing that's been brilliant and has kept her entertained for hours and hours and hours is this set of Kinetics sand. I actually featured this in my Christmas gift guide this year for kids, so if you didn't, or if you did see that, you'll have seen this already. It's got all sorts of random stuff in here. This has got half of her tea set in here. Basically, if you've never seen Kinetics sand before, it's the most mesmerising thing, and it's actually really addictive to play with as an adult as well. It's basically sand, but it sticks together so it doesn't make a mess, and you can build sandcastles in the house. Kids love this stuff. I actually first heard about it through my sister. My niece had a set, and she loved it. She's 7 now, so that just like goes to show, like, I mean, I like playing with it, and I'm 31. So yeah, it comes with a load of little shapers and stuff, although you don't necessarily need these, and you can just buy a bag of this stuff, and then you can just use whatever like tools or toys or whatever you want. It's got lots of Play-Doh bits and bobs, and a tea set plate in here as well. But Kinetics sand is awesome. You can get it, most of these things actually you can get on Amazon. I'll link them below. But Kinetics sand is brilliant, and it ranges in price from, I think it's actually gone up in price because of lockdown. I know that kind of toy, as well as Play-Doh, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, have gone up in price on Amazon, which is quite cheeky at the moment. They're like, what? People are stuck in the house with their kids, let's charge them more for stuff we were not charging very much for 3 months ago. But yeah, it ranges from about £15 to £30 for the set. The other thing that I would really recommend is kitchen-based Play-Doh. It's really specific. Pretty much all kids love Play-Doh, right? Play-Doh is fun to play with. But one thing I've noticed with Riv, she loves anything that, all the spaghetti making things and the food shape cutters. Play-Doh's changed quite a lot since I was a kid, when it used to just be Play-Doh. Now you get lots of like molds and tools and things like that. And she's had a couple of these sets. And also that she has a kitchen set at Mike's parents as well that she plays with, and every single time she always goes straight to the spaghetti maker. So the kitchen one is a winner. There's just something magical about making Play-Doh spaghetti, apparently. And another thing I would really recommend is a doctor set. This was actually a gift from one of our friends that is a doctor, and River is obsessed with this. It's so sweet. She's also obsessed with dollies, but I wanted to make this video quite unisex and broad. I didn't want to put all dolls in it, because River is, I think it's like abnormally obsessed with dolls. She just wants to play with dolls all the time. But what she likes to do with a doctor set is check that her dolls and her teddies are all okay, give them a good check over. She makes me do the stethoscope and check their heartbeat, and then she does their temperature. It's quite something, but it's actually quite good, and it does, I feel like she's learned a lot through this about like being poorly and getting checked, like, you know, she's come to kind of understand what a doctor is and medicine and checking, and she's like obsessed with this and just carries it around. Dr. River, Dr. River. So she loves this. And what was quite nice is actually last time we were up at Mike's parents, a couple of months ago now, Mike's mum had kept a load of his old toys he'd had as a kid, and he had one of these, like almost exactly the same, like doctor's kit. So cute. So it's timeless, a timeless toy, a doctor's kit. Another thing that I thought was really like not gonna be worth it in terms of spending the money on this is this honeybee. It's like a wooden beehive set that Mike bought. We went, this was again last time we went up to visit Mike's parents, we went to visit Fountains Abbey, and they have like a National Trust shop there, and they have some toys. Of course, Mike got dragged into the shop by River and talked into buying this Beehive set, which is actually quite cute, and I love wooden toys, but I didn't think she'd play with it much, but actually she loves it, and it's really good for learning colours, numbers, counting. It's also really good for her fine motor skills, or whatever they call them, putting the bees in and out, using the little pincers, getting some chopstick practice in. But yeah, she loves this, absolutely loves it. So that's kind of like a more wooden, more of a classy toy. Another thing that she's absolutely loves, another wooden toy, is what we got her for Christmas for her main present, and it's this wooden ice cream set. It's actually missing a few pieces because since we've been in lockdown and she hasn't been to nursery at all, basically her toys are just everywhere, and I rarely get the chance to actually tidy up all of her toys because she's always here to mess them up as I'm tidying. So I don't know where they are, but we'll find them eventually. But basically it's just like, it has an ice cream scoop, it's got the little tongs, it's got a cup and some cones, and you can basically make your own ice cream. She loves this. She is obsessed with making people little ice creams and taking it to them. It's like, Daddy, I made you strawberry ice cream, things like that. Really cute, and again, good for learning like colours, language. I think there's some chalk in the holes for here. Surprise, surprise. But again, this is from Melissa and Doug, who make loads of wooden toys. It's actually not all wooden, there are a few plastic bits in there. The toppings are mostly plastic as well, but the ice cream and the stand itself and the cones are wooden. But yeah, this we got from Amazon. Again, the price on this has gone up recently, but still worth it. For the amount she's played with it, I really think it's worth it. It took me quite a long time to be able to get that upstairs because she was not happy about the fact that I was stealing off her. The other thing that has been really good, she doesn't actually play with this properly yet because this is recommended from ages 3 to 6, which I get because it is more of a specific game, but she loves this. It's called Where's My Cupcake. Orchard Toys do loads of kind of cardboard memory games. Again, really good for learning in terms of flavours, colours, shapes, all of that. But she's obsessed with just like, she almost plays tea parties with it. It's actually a game where it's kind of like Snap that you play. We tried to get her to play the actual game, but she wouldn't. She just loves playing with them. And this was actually a recommendation. Actually, I think this was a gift. I think one of our friend's daughters, I think she's 6 now, had this and loved it, and every time we used to go around to their house we would play it with her, and I think they bought it for River last year. Yeah, so that came highly recommended from other kids as well. I know it's a kind of popular game, but would definitely recommend that even for little ones because it is quite fun for them, especially if they like cakes, to kind of like learn about having a tea party. And she likes to lay out all of her cutlery and plates and stuff and put the cupcakes on them and stuff like that. Talking of cutlery and plates, this is an odd one, but I wanted to put this in here because this is genuinely one of the best purchases that we've made. I actually bought these for River's birthday party in the kind of view of I don't want to use reusable like plastic knives and forks or paper cups. I want to buy some that will be like the kids' party set for however many kids we have, for however many years they're having kids' parties, you know. So I bought a load of these from IKEA. They come in a pack of 6, so the cups look like this. These are the pastel ones, and they're £1.25 for 6, and then you get 6 sets of cutlery, again £1.25 for 6 sets, and then you get the plates. We actually didn't get the pastel plates because they were sold out, which is super annoying because these colours are a lot nicer. The neon ones are like pink, blue, like primary colours, and yeah, it's red, yellow, blue. I think there's like a pink and orange as well, maybe a white, but they're like garish colours, whereas these are actually really nice colours. And it sounds weird, and I get a lot of questions like, oh, where's your nice, like the bamboo plates from, things like that. But these are the most practical, they're the best size, they're the most durable, they've got like matte sections on here so they're easy to grip. The actual cutlery, like the fork, is the best baby fork in terms of it's sharp enough to actually spear, say, like a piece of broccoli and eat it, whereas a lot of the other baby knives and forks aren't. Like, they're obviously, it's not really sharp, like you're not going to hurt yourself on it, but in terms of actual functionality and being durable and washable and just really good, these are tend to be what we reach for now for her everyday cutlery and tableware. I would 100% recommend if you are just getting to that stage with your little one where you're wanting to kind of buy plates and knives and forks and you've got to that stage of weaning. These are so brilliant, and you spend £5 and you get the bowls, the plates, the cups and the knives and forks and everything, and they'll last you ages. My mum's had these actually, I think, since Spike, my nephew who's now 9, was little, so and she's still got like the full set going, so really, really good. And then last but not least, I've got, oh no, there's actually one more thing, it's hidden under here. I've got a painting book which I had in my vlog recently, some of you might have seen it. This is the Fingerprint Painting, you can tell River's been using it, animal activity book. They have a few of these. It's made by Usborne, and they have a few different ones of like different animals and whatever, but basically it's finger painting. But what I like about this is that each page is a different animal. So you do the finger painting, we didn't draw on this one, but then you draw to make, oh we did, I did these two, to make birds. You can see River sticks to what she's supposed to be doing really clearly, not, but we did little hedgehogs, and what was the other one? I think we did ladybirds or something. But she loves this anyway, and it's a really good option if you want to do something creative but you don't want to make a load of mess, because a lot of the time with painting, Riv either makes a ton of mess or has a really short attention span, so you get all the paint out, get everything out and get her in a pinny and blah blah blah, and then she just doesn't want to do it after 2 minutes. Whereas this is like a bit quicker and easier for that age where their attention span is super short. And then 2 different book recommendations. The first one is massively popular. It's the Little People Big Dreams collection, and we actually got given a set of 6 of these. This is the Coco Chanel one, which was, oh, I bit my tongue. Oh my god, what? Never done that before on a video. Like 11 years of making videos and I've never bitten my tongue. Or have I? If you remember me doing it before, maybe I have. Yeah, so I swear to you, I did not influence her on this. The Coco Chanel one is her absolute favourite. We bought a set of 6 of these when she was really young. Obviously she was too young to kind of get it, but she's actually been the one that has reached for these, and every single night she wants to read these. Rarely does she want to read anything else, and she's got a lot of books, which is actually really nice, because when I got them I was like, oh, that's such a nice idea, but they're like that cool, like Instagrammable, like cool book. She's blatantly going to want to read something that's, you know, Peppa Pig or whatever kind of book. But no, she actually loves this, and her favourite ones, Frida Kahlo and Coco Chanel. My other favourites, Bob Dylan, Stephen Hawking. I think maybe originally they just did women, and now they have, because more of the recent releases have been men. There's David Attenborough. We've actually got quite a lot of them now. She absolutely loves them. Definitely would recommend those, and make a good gift if you're looking for something to buy, like a 2 to 3 year old as well. The weirdest thing as well, she now knows like every word to the Coco Chanel one, so she can read it, obviously not read it, but like she knows the story, so she'll talk you through it as you turn the pages. And then last but not least, this was a gift from my sister to her when she went to stay in, God, when was that? February. And this is the You Choose book. These are really popular as well, I think, and there's a few of them. This is the, I think this is the original one, but it's basically a book where you go through, I'll show you the first page. It says, if you could go anywhere, where would you go? And you get to pick where would you go. Usually River wants to go to the volcano, but again, this is really good for learning, because it goes through like places, people, houses. It's got what would you want in your house, how would you want to travel, what would you want to eat. This is always a fun one, because she sits there going, cookies, ice cream, the ice cream's melting, cake, ham, soup. She like really likes this soup, which I mean, witch's broth. But yeah, this has been really fun, and it's actually like a fun activity to do with a toddler as well, because they tend to think it's funny and get excited about it. And yeah, that's been a really good gift from my sister, which I would definitely recommend if you're looking for something new and fun for bedtime. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was useful if you're looking for some new activities to do with your little one, or some gifts, maybe birthdays coming up. I hope it helped you out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.